If you've been wanting to sell digital products on your Etsy shop, but you're not sure where to start or what types of digital products to list, then this video is for you, as I'm going to be sharing some unsaturated digital product ideas that don't have a lot of competition but are being searched for. So whether you already have a pre-existing Etsy shop or you're somebody who is brand new, so it would be a brand new shop, then these are going to be some really great ideas for you. So since Etsy is a marketplace, there are other active sellers, but active buyers are actually outweighing them by a lot in these particular cases. So it's important that we look for things that active buyers are searching for, but that are also going to have lower competition. And we do this by research, always. So of course, all of the products that I found today are going to be backed by research. If you are new around here, I am the owner of Bailey Design Co., a 7-figure digital design shop on Etsy. So product number one are PLR and MRR 2026 planners. As you can see by this little demand sticker, 13 people have bought this in the last 24 hours. So this shows that the product is really popular. Now, this is really different from a typical digital planner that you would be selling to an end customer for them to actually use, because this type of planner is actually selling to other digital sellers. So PLR stands for private label rights and MRR stands for master resale rights. So the entire purpose of these types of planners is to actually allow a digital seller like myself or yourself with an Etsy shop to buy this planner, edit it so we can resell it. Normally or typically you would want to edit it with a specific niche in mind. So it could be an ADHD planner or maybe a planner for homeschool moms. And then you would target the homeschool moms with your planner. So these are really popular right now due to their seasonal demand. So the new year and January, we will see a significant spike in the keywords for productivity types of planners and templates and checklists, as well as things like in the health and wellness space or maybe self-care. Pretty much all of the niches have a huge spike in the months of or the end of December and into January because people are really trying to plan out their year. So the competitive advantage with these right now is that you are able to appeal to a much wider variety, meaning digital sellers in general. So I know it can be a little confusing, but we are not trying to create one that is an ADHD specific planner, for example. We are simply creating the bare bones planner. So a very basic version of this, making it much easier to actually create because our ideal customer are just digital product sellers. And they don't even have to be digital product sellers on Etsy. These could be people who sell on eBay or Amazon, or maybe their own site, or maybe to their own community. So it could be someone like me, which I actually have used this type of PLR planner in the past to make a digital business planner for sublimation digital product creators. So it's actually 2 steps of a person or a customer that is not the end customer who is going to use this, if that makes sense. So to create these, you can easily create them in Canva, and then you would provide the template link to your customer so that they can go and edit it and make it, say, for ADHD or whatever their niche is. Now, speaking of unsaturated niches, this is exactly what I talk about every single day within my community. My members get direct first access to all of my research, which is data-driven, so that they can get that first mover advantage. The link to check it out will be down in the description below. So this next product is custom cartoon style portraits. As you can see, this one actually is Etsy's pick right now. So this is a really good indication that this has been a very popular item. Now, this is a custom product, meaning that someone is going to actually send in an image of their pet and then you are going to create this. This looks very much to be done with AI in like a watercolor paint style. of a design aesthetic, which is very easy to create with something like Midjourney. So this product works because it has universal appeal. So it works great as gifts, holiday decorations, and then obviously personalization. So it is an evergreen product, but it's going to have significant spikes during a holiday season like Christmas. Something like Nano Banana would also be really easy to use for this type of product because you just upload the image of, say, the Maltese dog and then ask it to recreate it in like an oil watercolor painting style, or maybe you want to do it in more of a cartoon type of a style. Since it's a custom item, you're able to charge much more than a regular type of printable wall art or digital file. As you can see, this one is listed for $29+. So for a digital product, that is such a high price point, as the majority of that is going to be profit. The competitive advantage with a product like this is its personalization. So most people do not want to create custom items or work with customers directly. So that is where you would have an advantage if you were to create these types of products. So this next product is editable mockups for digital products. So we often hear all about the mockups that do really well for print on demand, but that actually requires photography because they need to be the actual item being sold. These are mockups for digital products like printables or digital planners, and they are often created in something like Canva. So Canva frames is what most people like to use these for, because then you can just drag and drop your image into the frame and you don't have to do any type of formatting. So as you can see, this is a bestseller right now. It is in 12+ carts. So this is really an important one to look at if you are interested in creating mockups for digital products. So another reason why this product works is, again, due to the new year. So businesses are ramping up for 2026 and new business launches or product launches, so they will inevitably need digital product mockups. I would also consider this more of an evergreen product because people like business owners will need this type of product year around. I know that I personally have bought several of these types of digital product mockups, way too many to actually list, because I constantly need to mock up different types of digital products that I am selling to my audience. A couple of other different ways to stand out with this particular type of product is to create themed bundles or holiday or seasonal type of bundles as well. So you could take this basic one and turn it into a Christmas one or a Thanksgiving one, because a lot of people will run sales for their digital products, and it will be like a Black Friday sale or some type of Christmas holiday sale. And so they will often want to theme their products with a seasonal or holiday themed type of a digital product mockup. So there are 3 different types of unsaturated digital products that you might not have thought about before. So PLR or MRR products, and those do not have to stay within the digital planner space. There are hundreds of different types of PLR products out there, from printables to checklists to affirmation cards to social media graphics and business assets. So if you were interested in building out an entire PLR or MRR type of a shop, the possibilities with those types of products really are endless. Then we had a custom type of listing. So this is going to be for you if you like working with customers and you like just not having to actually have much creativity, because they provide you with the product or the design type, and then you just run it through your generator and create it in whatever type of design style or aesthetic that they've requested or that you've listed. Finally was digital product mockup listings. So again, the possibilities with these are pretty much endless, because you could make them seasonal or holiday themed, or you could lay them out in all different types of layouts and formats, and for different types of digital products as well. So just to name a few would be digital planners. Then you have things like printables and checklists, or maybe it's a website template. So the possibilities with those are just about as many digital products as they are, because they all need mockups. All three of these have low competition but are actively being searched for on Etsy. So now is the best time to get started with these. If you do want to see how I would build a brand new shop in 2026, whether that would be for print on demand or for digital products on Etsy, then be sure to check out this video up here next, as I do walk you through what my entire strategy would be. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.